So my guru had made the statements that women are the most dangerous creatures on the face of the earth. The Terras are the most terrifying of the Harukas. Um, the things that women can destroy are pretty extreme, and men would never have the concept of doing that. So it's different. He had here in Bloomington. He had a policy that he would, if he was alone with a woman, and even if she was asking for a job, um, if he could not convince her to marry him, he would sterilize her. And not, I don't know if he did it himself. He certainly had the means to do so. I think in those days he would. But these were, he would typically not be visible to a woman if anybody else saw them go there. So I'm not really sure that any of these women lived very long. But he would sterilize them first and put them in the cook. And then, because he had no choice. He had been demanded, his presence had been demanded by the international community, supported by The Hague, that he would continue his activities here in Bloomington, Indiana, after 1951. So, whatever you think The Hague is, The Hague was the people that said that when I was 21 and I'd been presented in court, I had gotten my second pin, that I would be returned as an 8-year-old child to be kept as a pet midget, force-fed growth hormones, cadaver-derived growth hormones that gave me early onset senility, and that this was okay with The Hague. That they did no diligence. They refused to regard the documents that Japan had sent regarding my age-based salience, and they had just taken a forged document as proof of my age. So that became the international ratified fact. If you are a woman, we are going to assume that if you want to leave home, leave the family circumstances, that you must be a lesbian. In my case, I was not leaving the family circumstances. I was returning to the family circumstances, but I had to ride with lesbians. And we have policies against the homosexual activity. And we prevent that in our own. We prevent that with the men. And they admit to their tendencies, and they are better off. And they are the ones who are doing this. And then we will generate jobs for these people first, because the men can fend for themselves.